Did you just recently get a new tattoo and now you're starting to notice that it just doesn't look right? It can be pretty scary, I know. When your tattoo is healing, your skin is going to go through so many different changes, and you don't know if these changes are healing your tattoo or hurting it. But hey, don't freak out, because in this video, we're going to be going over the 6 signs that your new tattoo isn't healing right. I get these types of questions so much, but in this video, we answer it. But hey, right down there in the comment section, be sure to leave a comment on what type of tattoo you got. Oh, and be sure to stick around to the very end of the video, because after we go through these 6 signs, we'll be talking about why you might be experiencing these signs in the first place. Okay, so the first sign that you will notice if your tattoo is just not healing right is redness around the tattoo after a few days. Now, once you first get that tattoo done, your skin most of the time is going to be red, but only for the first couple days. But as that time goes on, that redness is supposed to be going away. But if that redness continues 2 to 3 days after, then this could be a pretty good sign that your tattoo is not healing right, and it can be early signs of tattoo infection. Now, right from the start, as soon as you get home with that new tattoo, be sure to wash it and apply some kind of healing ointment like a Aquaphor or Hustle Butter Deluxe. Make sure you're aiding that new tattoo. But when applying the ointment, just use a little bit. This will help with that redness. And when you're washing that tattoo, make sure it's antibacterial soap that is unscented, because anything else, it will just make the tattoo more irritated and more red. Not good. Okay, so the second sign that your new tattoo is not healing right, you'll notice some heat coming off of that new tattoo. That tattooed skin should only feel hot as soon as you get that tattoo done. Any other time, it's not good, and you should definitely go see a doctor. If there is heat coming from your tattoo, that is a huge sign that your tattoo is infected, and you don't want that infection to spread. So before it spreads any further, go seek medical help. Do not wait around to see if it goes away on its own, because it won't. Sign number 3 that your new tattoo is not healing right is fluid discharge. Sounds disgusting. I hate the word discharge, but this is a big one. Now, with getting new ink, you might notice your tattoo does look a little wet with either a clear or white substance. And that is actually called plasma. That plasma is caused from your body repairing itself, and you should only witness this about the first day or so. Any other fluids or pus that you might be experiencing after that first day, yeah, your tattoo is not healing right, and you should probably go see a doctor. And on top of the discharge, it's gonna produce a really nasty smell. The 4th sign to tell if your new tattoo is not healing right is if you're experiencing any hives or bumps on or around that tattoo. If you're noticing any kind of hives or bumps on or around that tattoo, especially if they're itchy, your tattoo is not healing right. Those bumps can be caused by 1 or 2 things, or technically both. 1, the tattoo can be infected, or 2, you could be getting an allergic reaction from the ink. Now, I do want to add that it is common to get like pimples on your new tattoo from applying all the different kinds of ointments and lotions, but those are just like acne pimples. I don't want you to get confused with like these red, itchy hive pimple things. If you are developing like those actual like pimples from applying too much lotion, just make sure you're washing that tattoo really good next time. And also, when applying that lotion or ointment, just use a little bit less and you won't get those pimples. I also should add, typically when you're getting this kind of rash, you're not going to feel that good either. You might feel nauseous, you might get cold sweats or chills. So again, if you're witnessing any of this, go see a doctor, because that tattoo is not healing right. Okay, so the 5th sign to tell if your tattoo is just not healing right is if that tattooed area is swollen. Again, once you first get that tattoo done, your skin is going to be swollen because, you know, it was just blasted with a bunch of needles. But that should only last for about 3 days or less. Now, if you notice that that tattoo is swollen after that 4-day mark, this is a good indication that your tattoo is not healing right, and you most likely have a tattoo infection. And the 6th sign that your new tattoo is not healing right is if you notice any kinds of scabbing. Now, I don't want you to get this confused, because a peeling tattoo and a scabbing tattoo, they can be very similar. But if you're noticing that your new tattoo is getting these like really heavy scabs and it's spewing out discharge and ink, yeah, that sucker is not healing right. And usually when this happens, happens, people like to touch and mess around with their, scabbing tattoo. I don't recommend that because that's only gonna make everything worse. Just don't touch it and go see a doctor. Now look, if you witnessed any one of these signs, I don't want you to beat yourself up over it. If your tattoo didn't heal up right and it just doesn't look good now, don't worry, because you could go back to a professional tattoo artist and they could fix whatever may have gotten messed up. Now real quick, let's touch on why that tattoo didn't heal up right. Now, as I said in multiple videos before, a tattoo is an open wound and we need to treat it like one. When you have that new ink and it's healing, make sure to wash it. Don't touch it with dirty hands. Don't put it in any kind of dirty environments. Stay away from anything that could be harmful to that new tattoo. During the healing process of your tattoo, be careful and be mindful of everything. You gotta treat that new ink like it's a little baby. And also, the most important thing, go to a clean and professional tattoo artist that uses brand new equipment and has a very clean environment. Follow the proper tattoo aftercare procedure, keep the tattoo clean, and you'll never have to worry about your new tattoo healing wrong again. Now, I made a video on how I personally heal all of my tattoos, and you can check that video out right here. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell notification just so you don't miss a thing. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.